Get out of your head and embrace opportunities. Everyday personal development. Personal development is an everyday thing. Figuring out what works and what doesn't is a constant challenge. Whatever you do, don't run from challenges. Instead, do the opposite of what your brain tells you to do. Clouded thoughts lead to cloudy judgments. Brain fog does not have any benefits. Take control of your thoughts today and begin seeing changes in your life. Please understand that the brain can learn, relearn, and unlearn anytime. Possessing a strong mentality is a priority and not an option. Focus on your mental fortitude. Handling challenging situations requires a degree of toughness and resiliency. You must persevere through it all, no matter what. Have courage and face the monster because, regardless of its ugliness or size, it is not stronger than you. We often give monsters more power than they deserve, and in doing so, we become villains ourselves. The beast may have low morale. All you need is some discipline in your life. What kind of life do you desire? You can have whatever life you imagine, provided you act accordingly. If you want a comfortable life, seek comfort. If you want a happy life, pursue happiness. Your comfort and your mind work together. The brain and the body can shut down if you apply too much pressure on them. Only when you condition/recondition yourself do you get out of predicaments. Moreover, the mind is a battlefield. Your thoughts are your troops. Of course, you are the general/admiral. Remember, the quality of thoughts is more important than the quantity of thoughts. You don't need millions of soldiers if you have the right equipment. Some of the best military operations require only a small squad. Get out of your head. If you practice thinking fast, you will receive rewards. Some of the rewards will be positive responses and feedback. Only when you get out of your head will you see how much you're leaving on the table. For instance, you might turn down breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner invitations because you are in your head. You may overthink the worst case scenario. There is a method to get out of your head. The key word is confidence. Nothing holds you back when you're confident. A confident person makes decisive decisions. Decide right now to be more confident. Be specific when you choose something that is what you want. Many people don't go after what they want. Life is too short not to go for it. Get out of your head and into your heart. What do you desire more than anything else? Everyone should set and reach goals. In a sense, you're in your head when setting goals, but out of it when you achieve them. Reaching is just as important as setting. We all have dreams we must protect. Still, don't you forget, you must wake up to live your dreams. Critical thinking. How you think is as important as what you think. Unique situations need unique answers and approaches. For example, how do you decide what to focus on between your health and your time? Well, the truth is that health and time are related. But do you give more time to educating yourself on health or doing what you know? Health is wealth, and time is money. Make the most of both by maximizing your talents and your gifts. Decide that you won't let your mind control you. Try meditation, prayer, stretching, breathing exercises, reading and writing, journaling, listening to classical music, and playing sports to de-stress you on stressful days. These times and these things will help you get out of your head and be more grounded. Peace of mind is the goal. Getting out of your head takes time, so relax and take care of yourself. No one should know you better than you know yourself. Spending time in solitude is critical, but there's a difference between this type of self-reflection and isolation. Be self-aware, but also observe your surroundings. Sooner or later, the light bulb will go off and you'll have a genius idea. Now is the time to get that idea out of your head and into a project. With patience and dedication, things you least expect will start coming together. Some of your ideas might not seem possible yet. That's why you must believe in the impossible. What if your problem is not overthinking, but underthinking? Maybe you rush to judgment. You don't want to take shortcuts because sometimes they are traps. Critical thinking is the antidote to overthinking and underthinking. Making the most of your mental skills by thinking long and hard saves time in the long run. We should work on developing our concentration skills. You could apply someone else's method, but that won't guarantee you'll get out of your head. The only guarantee is perseverance. Keep working on yourself and learning how to cope, and you'll help others while helping yourself. While it's never too late to turn around, you might miss an ideal moment if you're weak, so you must be strong. Embrace opportunities when they present themselves. They don't have to show themselves to you. You're fortunate and realize it. Every second, minute, hour, and day is meaningful. Where does inner strength come from? The source is hard to describe because it varies for everyone. Whatever gets you going in tough times makes you stronger. Deep inside, in your core, you know what your reason is. Maybe it's your wife and children. Whatever you do or whoever you do it for, keep doing it for them. Embrace opportunities. Open yourself up to good things. Kick the rocks off the road. Be aware of trappings. It's crucial to build relationships. Recognize that they are a two-way street. Don't get stuck in a rut. No situation is inescapable if you have the right mentality. Our mindsets are the reasons why we experience triumph or tragedy. Although we can't control the uncontrollable, we can do what's in our power to overcome and embrace opportunities. All too often, we hesitate instead of acting. Here's an idea. How about acting immediately on something instead of hesitating when it's convenient? We only hesitate out of convenience. We're fortunate when we have the option to hesitate. Some people can't afford to hesitate because lives are at stake. Imagine you were one of them. Your job could entail saving lives. Whether we realize it or not, we must fulfill our potential in our lives and at our jobs. Know that opportunities come and go. That's why you must be present when they present themselves to you. Also, the perfect chance might not look perfect. There are so many factors that come into play. Some people believe perfection is elusive because it is ultimately unattainable. How can anything be perfect? Another idea is that there's a such thing as more perfection. Whatever school of thought you subscribe to, remember to embrace opportunities. Not caring about what others think is an art or a science. Personal development is the ongoing process. Trust is a significant part of it. You must build a good relationship with yourself first and foremost. You are your best self-critic. Others will see your flaws, but ultimately, you best know how to fix them. Look for reasons to say yes. We miss out on things because we always say no. We must undo the programming and challenge the norms. What is normal? Who defines the status quo and why? Every opportunity might not be the best, but always do your best to seize the situation. Although you won't hit every shot you take, you can learn from the misses. Be as willing to miss as you are to hit.